All right, welcome back to
All
Right.
right.
You're just the absolute worst.
All right.
Kai's all pumped up. She's back from her fucking cruise.
Yep.
Yep. So we're back. Tape Left Running Podcast. This is episode number 7.
Woohoo.
We're going to talk about some of our favorite soundtracks and scores from movies today. Mostly horror related, but there are a few movies that aren't horror. And I'm going to talk about like a few that aren't horror related at all. So happy to be back. We apologize. It'll be about probably 2 weeks, but we had a little summer vacation. What are you going to do?
Yeah. End of summer. Getting ready to kick it into high gear for fall.
Kick it into high gear.
Kick it into high gear.
Yes, absolutely.
Because, Halloween is coming up. 'Tis the season.
Yes.
So we're about to.
I don't really know if there's like a big, what's it called? A big like movie coming out this year for Halloween. Don't they have like a couple big horror movies? I mean, I know they will, but
I feel like I saw some like okay ones. I mean, Insidious is out right now.
I'm going to go to the movies. I haven't been to the movies in a minute.
No, we haven't.
And I have 3 free tickets.
I have 2.
Do you still have 2 left?
I do.
I figured you got rid of them by now.
No, I never used them. Oh, I never went. Oh, the only thing I went to see was with my dad was Evil Dead Burn, and my dad was like, "No, save it for something good."
Oh, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. I figured you would use them for that.
I offered it, and he was like, "No, save them for something good when something comes out where like it's not a Tuesday movie type of thing."
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, and plus Tuesdays, it's like heavily discounted. Anyways, you know what I mean? So
well, and
you can
that's
get a
why I
deal.
said like, don't waste it. He was
Yeah.
like, "I'd rather just pay the $7."
No, I completely agree.
So
Completely
I don't know,
agree.
but I thought there was some decent movies coming out.
Okay, and then you know what I was gonna ask you? Did Terrifier come out? Did it come out Halloween? Did Terrifier 3 come out Halloween, or was it more towards Christmas because it was Christmas themed?
I thought it was Christmas.
I just sounded like what's his name with the lisp from the Cable Guy.
Christmas. Yeah, Christmas.
Christmas
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah, Christmas.
came out around Christmas time.
Christmas. No, Practical Magic 2 is September 10th.
Wow, yeah, that's
Have you seen that weird ass thing for Wicker?
no.
Oh,
It's a movie.
it's a trailer. I personally will not be indulging in that. It's like about some lady, I guess. From what I gathered from the trailer, genuinely, because I don't really, understand. It's supposed to be like a romance comedy, and it's like a lady that's basically like still single, I guess. And it's like, I don't know what the time period is, but all I know is like, there's no cellular devices or anything. Like we're like, gotta be maybe like early 1900s possibly.
Okay, so it's like early colonial times or whatever. It's way back in the day.
Yeah, so that's like what I got. And like she's basically not married, and like back then that was a big deal. So she asks like some guy, maybe like some sort of like artist or something, to make her a husband, and he makes her a husband out of wicker. And like in the trailer she's like having sex with this like wicker thing.
Wow.
I
That's
don't
strange.
really
I'll have to
know
check
like
that out.
where that's headed.
I do like
genuinely.
I do like weird movies. I feel like it would work better as like a horror movie though, if you're gonna
It
like
says
make
it's a comedy romance.
but not horror at all.
No, it has a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That's like interesting to me.
I don't
though.
think I have it in me. I'm not gonna lie.
What is the short you sent me yesterday called?
Memory Room.
It is Memory Room. I haven't watched it yet. Is it good?
I enjoyed it. It definitely isn't as good as like The Chair. I rewatched The Chair recently. I also watched what's the one? Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna look.
Come on, get it up.
I'm looking at my history because I can't remember.
I want to watch Curry Barker's movie that he came out with before Obsession. Not The
I
Chair
watched
is the
it.
short.
I
The Milk and
watched it.
Cereal one?
Yes.
The serial killer one.
Yes.
Was it good?
Oh, I also watched Good Boy. I've been on a real short streak right now.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, that's all I've been watching because they keep popping up on my YouTube, and I'm like, you know what? Like, instead of like watching all of this, like all the people I usually watch, like let me give some like smaller, like let me give like something else a chance to like try to see if there's like anything else that's good out there. I mean, look at what we've gotten from like Obsession and you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's...
Well, if we don't watch them, you know what I mean? That's like a way of supporting, you know what I mean? It's just
like
I always try. And The Chair is really good.
It's so good, but I watched another one. Holy crap. Short.
And it looks excellent for a short film. It's filmed really well.
Very good.
Yeah, and
maybe is it Enigma? Also Curry Barker.
He's coming out with a movie where they're like fake paranormal investigators.
It is. It's Enigma.
That's a short, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to go back and watch some more of his
That
shorts.
one's really good. You should watch that one.
Enigma is?
That one was good.
And it's not long, right?
No, it's 19 minutes.
I was just going to say it's probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was good.
Because The Chair's not...
And there's like a really good scene. I'm not going to give it away, but there's like a really good scene in there where you're like, holy shit, that is what it feels like.
What?
Yeah. It's good.
Is who acts in it? Does he and that other guy, Cooper Tomlinson, or anybody else?
I'm not good with people.
You know the bartender?
Me don't know the people!
Kaya's got a shirt on right now that says, "Women don't owe you shit."
Yeah, I was painting.
Look.
So this is what I had.
It's fucking hardcore.
I'm trying to I'm painting a piece right now to go over my dining room table that I DIY'd. A lot of DIYs happening in my apartment.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that you're painting. You're painting like a picture, right?
Yeah, it's like basically a cartoon version of me, Alex, and Cash. And it's like a big piece that's going to go over our dining room table.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'll show it to you when I'm done.
You should paint me something cool. Paint me like a jack-o'-lantern or something.
I'm going to paint you a middle finger, bitch.
You know what you could paint me? A picture of a jagoff. Oh my
God. Doesn't
God.
exist.
Oh God. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to crack it open here, Kaya. Soundtracks and sound. My first one is going to be David Fincher, the director, which I believe you have him on your list. We just talked about it. You probably don't know that you have him on your list, but I'll let you know when we get around to it. But my first movie is going to be non-horror, but it's The Social Network, PG-13. I don't know why I said that's PG-13. 2010.
Good job.
Yeah, good job. But the music is by Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor, who's famous from Nine Inch Nails, which is like an industrial metal band. When I was younger, I always thought, which I guess they are a band when they play like live, but Nine Inch Nails is essentially just Trent Reznor. Like he played the drums and the guitar and everything. He was like the entire band.
There's another band like that actually that I can't think of who they are, but I was like, oh, I think it's like Tame Impala. It's like two guys. And like in your mind, you're like, oh, it has to be like this whole production. Oh, no.
Yeah. No. he's just a genius. But I watched like an interview with him and he's like he tours with people and collabs and obviously, but I mean, one of his main partners is he collabs. So he obviously works with people. But as far as like his first Nine Inch Nails records, yeah, he did all the instrumentation and the vocals and everything. But I remember watching that movie and it's such a the music is such a big part of the film. Like it really truly is. They have a lot of like electronic synthesizers, weird like string sounds, a lot of like minimalist pulsing piano, but it's like you'll never see a scene of a guy from Harvard coding on a computer and have it be like interesting and look cool to watch. You know what I mean? It's just you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
I've always been a big fan of the movie. Jesse Eisenberg plays oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. The Facebook guy. Mark Zuckerberg. He plays Mark Zuckerberg. And I believe he was nominated for an Academy Award, and so was Andrew Garfield, who played like his main collaborator, his main financier when they were just getting started. But Justin Timberlake's in it, plays a great role. He plays the guy who created Napster. You have the Winklevoss twins, and that's another scene. There's a scene where they're like rowing, and they play like this crazy, I think it's called In the Hall of the Mountain King, and it's just this like weird old school song, and they like up the speed when they're, I don't know, it's just an insane movie, and the music is incredible. And those guys are great. They've also done, Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor, I believe, have done they've done a few more. I think they did Dune, but that's what they do. They score movies now, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. That is cool. No,
So-
I haven't seen Dune. Haven't hopped on the Dune train yet.
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the newest one yet,
Yeah,
the sequel.
they're long, so I gotta like. My attention span isn't good. That's why I just watched Avatar for the first time, and I had to watch it in like different segments. You know, I
Yeah.
can't watch stuff that's that long. My brain can't do that,
That's all right.
especially when it's like the sci-fi, like that whole realm of shit. Like I don't know.
I like Avatar, but I've never been like super into it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of
People
like heart.
love it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Same
it's
with
a
Dune.
yeah. It's definitely like one of those movies that's like it's something to behold for sure. Like the
Mhm.
way it was made and but I don't know as far as there's other things I would watch before that, I guess.
Yeah, and that's why I just haven't gotten around to Dune yet.
Yeah. But what was I going to look up? Oh, so Trent Reznor.
Don't look up anything.
Trent Reznor, I believe he did. Tron. That's the other movie
Which
he did.
Tron? The new
It's-
one?
Yeah, there's two new ones. Daft Punk did the
No,
music for
I
one.
know that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know that one. I love Daft Punk.
Do you really?
I really do. Genuinely, I really do.
So yeah, they did a great job with Tron as well.
Oh, loved it.
Yeah,
I
then
love Daft Punk.
These guys did the music for the other one, I believe.
The new one.
The
with,
new one.
Jared Leto or whatever.
Yeah, the 2025 one, Tron Ares. Yeah,
How about that?
the music is good though. Did you watch it? I haven't seen it. Sorry to say.
I do love Tron though. I like the original, and I also like the Daft Punk one.
Yeah, Daft Punk's amazing. I wish they
I
would
love them.
score more movies. I really, truly do.
They're kind of like very prima donna-ish. Like they literally like, I don't know, like a few, it's maybe like 2 or 3 years ago now, they dropped like a 10th anniversary like edition of their last album, like their last official album, which was like Random Access Memories. And like, I was so excited. I like bought all the special like collectible stuff because like I don't buy shit, and Brian knows this. So for me to like go hard and like want to buy all of this stuff, I was like, oh my God. And it just wasn't really any different. And then they're like, okay, yeah, we collected our bag from all of you fucking idiots. And now we're not doing anything ever again. We're breaking up. And that was that.
Yeah, they're very like they've been behind the scenes forever. Like I don't even know. They're two white guys, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, oh man.
I could have sworn I thought there were
French,
two black
maybe?
guys for a while.
You would think.
I swear to God.
With all their like samples and stuff that they use,
And
you
then-
would think.
But yeah, I think you are right. They're French.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I think I thought they were German for a long time, but I don't think so. They also, on that same album, they have like a song that's called like Giorgio or whatever. And they're interviewing this guy that basically brought like the synthesizer to like music in the 80s or whatever. Like he was like basically like one of the people that like essentially discovered the sound. And so they like brought him in to like do a collab. And all they did was interview him for like a few questions, and then they just like cut him out, and it's just them. It's so funny.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, like then like the song just starts. It's just him in the beginning and like doing some interview, and then they're like, "Okay, we got what we need," and then they just start like jamming out. Like,
Yeah. And I just looked up, so it's actually kind of weird. They haven't done, other than Tron Legacy, they haven't scored a lot of their films.
no. I
Which-
told you they're divas. Trying to get them to do shit, it's like impossible. They won't go on tour. They won't do shit. They
They're
don't do
super
it.
rich though, and they've had like an insane amount of
Well,
hits.
and you have a good fan base that will go and see you. So
True.
at least give us that.
Yeah.
Give us like a farewell concert.
Well, you got to also think like over in Europe,
Dude,
they probably
they're
tour the
like-
shit.
oh my God. Like, just
Out of
think
Europe,
about the
just go
fact
on.
that they literally have an album based off of their live music. And it's so good. Like, it's just an album of like just them straight live. and
Yeah,
it's
that's called like
good.
a live album. People do that all the time.
No, the album is literally called Alive, and it's really good because they're blending all of their music together in that moment, and it's so good.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh, it's so
They're
good.
definitely talented. I mean, I like Daft Punk has been around, and that's another thing. I'm always like amazed at people that can like keep reinventing themselves, especially like in art and music and film, and keep like adapting through different genres and different like mediums. Like, you know, they've killed it in, you know, house music for clubs. They've been mainstream pop. They've been, you know, they've scored a film. So, you know, to do that at that level that many times, it's very impressive.
Go on tour, guys.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah. I'm not a big like tour
I love
person,
you. I want to
but
take you away from all this.
I would like to see Silverchair live. If they ever got back together.
I love you.
I don't know if a lot of people know who Silverchair is. They're an Australian rock band, but they're amazing. I mean, they're like the Beatles in Australia, but yeah.
Yeah, controversial. I'm like, I like the Beatles, but I don't understand like the diehardness, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's just
I like them though.
bands.
Like I do
Yeah.
believe like they help shape like a lot of music. You know what I mean? But I just
They have some great tunes.
for sure,
No denying.
for sure. But they're just not on the list of like who's my favorite.
I also like John Lennon.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yep.
his stuff, solo stuff. My this girl I grew up with, growing up, every time I went to her house, we'd always look at her dad's like basically their living room was his like spot, but he had like all these like crazy records. He was a big music guy, but he loved the Beatles, and he had like a Beatles shrine. He had like every album, all these pictures, and he could
Cute.
tell you like anything about the Beatles. It was pretty sweet.
Why don't you tell us everything about the Beatles,
I don't know about him.
bitch? All right. Anyway, getting into my movie.
Crazy.
Getting into my movie now. It's actually kind of like 3 movies in one, but the main one I'm going to talk about, you actually went to go see this with me. Crazy we've been friends this long.
Damn.
What a ride.
What a delight for you.
Ugh.
SDP is where I am. Stupid hoe don't make me clown.
Just get it.
2021. Let's set the scene.
You're such an idiot. All right, set the scene.
All right, 2021. It's late at night. We're walking into the movie theater. We're going to see a horror movie. It's a sequel to a movie that came out, I believe, in 1999. Maybe before that.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. We're going to the theater around 2021. And we're going to see a movie
Do you want another hint?
to a sequel that came out in 1999.
Do you want another
Is it
hint?
Scream?
No.
No. Yeah, that would definitely be on your music soundtrack. Or favorites.
Do you want another
Yeah,
hint?
give me a small one because I feel like I got to be close.
All right, 1992. Sorry. 1992 was the original.
Oh, I got it. Candyman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Written by?
Jordan Peele.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
Great music.
I got 5 on it.
Well, that's not.
But-
It is Jordan Peele, but that's not Candyman.
Oh, that's right. I thought that wasn't that from Candyman? You're sure that wasn't from the trailers?
I think it was from Us, maybe.
You might be right.
I
I'm gonna
think
look
it was
up.
either Us or Nope, possibly.
But
either way,
Jordan
either
Peele's always
way,
got fire.
great music, and that's what I'm segmenting into. So Candyman is a sequel to a 1992, I would say, classic personally.
Oh my god, absolutely.
And what is happening in this sequel is he essentially returns to a now gentrified Chicago, and it's following at first, I believe, a couple, right? If you remember,
yeah,
and they think it's a joke, essentially.
yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, haha, say Candyman, sure, okay. And then obviously, of course, the normal terror ensues. But I just believe the score and the soundtrack in that movie is just done very, very well.
Yeah, and another thing about Candyman isn't just like another like throwaway. The original and this one, but even definitely the original is like not. It's not like a throwaway horror film. First of all, like it's definitely like a cultural horror film. Like it's an African American horror film. Even the 1992 one, and more so because it takes place same place. Cabrini Green Projects. Bernard Rose is an ad director. You know, it's very steeped in like mythology and that in Chicago, the city. So I just love that about the movie, and I've always found it like unique.
Right. We're including culture. And I just think Jordan Peele does a great job of doing that in all of his movies, honestly, because you can take away basically a song and remember a movie that he's had the you know, like the pleasure of doing, whether
Yeah.
it be like, oh, he wrote it or he wrote and produced it or directed it or whatever the case is. And I think you can just see, I guess, like the evolution of his brain. He can make like these songs that are like classics in like the African American community and turn them into like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I'm actually scared right now. Where normally, you know, like me and my brother would make fun of like, I got 5 on it because the guy says, I take sacks to the face whenever I can.
Yeah.
Like,
Pause.
yeah. But
Yeah.
then like, you know, now you're seeing it in a movie and you're like, wait a second, like this actually works. Like, let's slow it down. Let's pitch it a little bit. And now
Sure.
here we go. I just think like the way his brain works and gives us like these scores that are also just very true to like African American culture, history, it's just really good.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think you're right. It was us because the dad sings it in the car. Remember? Because he's like, this is a classic.
Yeah. Yep.
I got 5 on
Yep.
it. And he's like singing it. But yeah, and it's just crazy because he like whatever they did to that beat, they like I don't know if they had it chopped up or remixed or whoever did it for the movie, but it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I love obviously not in Candyman, but Candyman's music's great. I remember seeing that in the theaters and I actually loved Candyman.
I thought it was really good. I haven't watched it. I'm gonna rewatch it.
And I don't know if it got like I think it got pretty good reviews. And the directors did something else. She's the one who did the new I believe if you look up the director of the new Candyman, she's the one who did Bone Temple 28 Days Later, or whatever they call it now.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, because
Nia DaCosta.
yeah, she definitely
Oh,
directed
she's so cute.
Bone
Okay.
Temple.
Yeah, she did. She did that, Candyman, The Marvels, 28 Days Later.
No, she didn't do that.
She's on it.
For what?
She is on as... Let me see. It's on her thing. What was she doing in it, though?
I was gonna say she's got to be.
She had to... Maybe she was younger, and this was like her... Yeah, look. Quick facts. Directors, 28 Days Later, Danny Boyle,
Yeah, that's who directed the
Juan
original.
Carlos Fresnadillo, and Nia DaCosta.
No shit.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
I
she's
guess-
36, so she's been around in a minute. So
Yeah.
that could have been like maybe her first film she worked on or something like that.
maybe.
And who
Maybe
knows?
it was like one of her like first bigger films. I wonder. Which makes sense, I guess, that she got Bone Temple then.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Bone Temple's crazy. And what else did she direct? Hedda? I haven't watched that. That's a American drama film.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, takes
Well,
place in-
Candyman's still sitting at 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I was gonna say, I feel like Candyman did get well received by people, but you just don't hear people talk about it as much.
No, but I don't know, because I feel like when people mention like horror movies, they don't really mention the original either. Like no one really ever puts that on their list of like must watch.
Candyman, you mean?
Yeah.
You're right.
So.
It gets overlooked for and you know what? I'll say it right now. Candyman is for sure a classic villain.
I think so.
I always heard about Candyman growing up. You know what I mean?
Well, and I feel like it also like was almost like jokes when I was like growing up.
it was an urban
almost.
legend.
That's what I mean. So like people would be like, "Oh, Candyman's gonna get you."
Oh,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even think we knew who Candyman looked like, other than like from if you heard about
No.
what he looked like from the movie. But
Yeah.
we used to do the same thing when we were younger. We used to just do the Bloody Mary thing, like when you like first started going to like parties when you're like in like 7th grade
Yeah,
or
and they're
whatever.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna lock you in the bathroom, say Bloody Mary," and then nothing really
Yeah.
ever happens. It's all psychological because, like, you know, you
Yeah.
just think you're seeing something in the mirror after a while because you're like fucking scared out of your mind. You're like,
Bro.
"Oh my god."
We used to go to my friend's house and like, dude, this kid, I'm not going to mention his name, but we used to go to my friend's house and like 4 of us used to sleep over and his freaking, dude, we always sleep down in his living room at night and his freaking, fireplace would make these sounds and dude, we would like get so scared. We were like legit convinced it was haunted and we would just freak each other out. We'd like get
Yeah, that's
freaked
all you
out.
have to do is just be like, "Oh, did you hear that?" And then like everybody's like, "What do you mean? Hear what?"
Dude, we
And
really
then it just
would.
becomes like a whole thing. So
Oh my god. Yeah. Just utterly insane. All right, next up, sound.
SDP is where I am.
That's your intro music. That's what I feel. That's what gives me the essence of you as a person. ATP, whatever they say. That's my essence. I get.
This is my essence.
No, you don't even know what you're pushing.
You don't even know what you're pushing.
That.
All right. I'm gonna go with 1977, an Italian movie, Dario Argento, Suspiria. If Kaya, if I could give you one movie to recommend, it'd be this. If you've never watched it, have you ever seen it?
No.
They did a remake of this a few years ago. Luca Guadagnino, another Italian director, actually did the remake. It's completely different than the 1977 one, but you're gonna hear these people mentioned twice. But basically, the music was done by this Italian progressive rock band known as Goblin. They consist of Claudio Simonetti, Massimo Morante, Fabio Pignatelli, and Agostino
You can do it.
Marangallo.
Yeah.
But basically, synthesizers. They're big on synthesizers.
I do like a synthesizer.
Yeah, so do I. It's like probably one of my favorite instruments to hear in movies. But they do like a lot of experimentation, a lot of like traditional instruments, a lot of bells, a lot of weird vocals, whispers. Fun fact: Marilyn Manson used to use it as the opening theme at a lot of his concerts.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, the rock band Justice has or no, that's the Tenebrae song. But it's really like iconic. If you've ever seen Suspiria, it's got the opening scene is just it's utterly insane. The girl comes out of an airport and it's like this like backdrop. It's like very neon lit, and she gets into like a cab, and it's such a just beautifully shot scene, and the music is just. I feel like certain movies wouldn't be the same without their music, and this is definitely one of them. It like lives and breathes this film. It's insane. It's just so good, and it's they've been responsible for a lot of Italian movies. And again, they're big on like synth. You know what I mean? And we see a lot of that nowadays.
Right.
I think it's
coming back.
Yeah, a lot of like electronic synth. You see it in a lot of horror movies. Even they do more ambient, like small, not big orchestral pieces like they did. I feel like back in like the 80s and stuff, but more so now you get a lot more simple things. But if I could recommend one like foreign horror movie to watch, this would be it.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
To anybody. If you've never seen it, watch Suspiria by Dario Argento.
Don't listen to him.
Please do. 1977.
Don't.
It's utterly amazing.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You've never seen it.
He was held back.
No, not at all. I feel like you brought that up twice today. You tried talking shit over a text message, and I always just said, if you want to have a Scholastics tournament, just like I told all you motherfuckers back at the dealership, if you guys ever want to have a spelling bee, you let me know. We'll set it up. We'll have some outside judges come back.
Embarrassed. Embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
God, that was so loud. I'm sorry.
Me and Brian are getting better at our self-awareness. I'm not, but Brian is trying.
In what? In here?
Yeah.
We don't have to be self-aware, though.
Shh.
You think out in public life you are? Don't do that.
Here's my next movie. Dun dun.
Oh,
Dun dun.
I thought you were dropping shit on the desk to be annoying. It's Jaws.
It is.
My God.
It is. I picked up a shark on
Yes,
the table.
there's a shark on the table.
You guys can't see shit.
But we have a big it's a Jaws looking great white shark, and we had a alien from Mars Attacks riding it, and I have a couple other weird shit. You'll see it
He's
in a couple
riding
months.
it again now. But anyway, that's my choice, because let's talk about it. Everybody uses it. Everybody uses it. I feel like it's such an iconic sound.
You're right.
And such an iconic like score that like anytime you hear it, even if you're like a little puny baby that's like hardly ever, like never seen the movie, you at least know that sound.
That's a
Whether
good
you know
point.
where it's coming from or not, everyone knows that
We
score.
used to do that in the pool growing up.
Literally.
And like I didn't see Jaws until I was like an adult, because it wasn't like I always heard about it, but it wasn't like one of those movies growing up where they're like, it was before my time, so it wasn't like a rite of passage, I guess, in my household. Like Jaws wasn't like, it just wasn't like a movie, I guess. Like Halloween was like,
Oh, Brian.
oh my God, I am so bad. I'm the worst. I'm so
Why did you?
I just threw it. I was trying to get it in my laundry basket, but whatever. So listen, I was just saying Jaws it just wasn't one of those films that but I saw when I was like, when I grew up. But yeah, we used to make that sound. We were like in the pool. Like you try to scare your friend. And you didn't know the specifics behind it, but you knew the music.
Yeah, but 1975, terrorizing sharks.
Who created that sound? Let's look that up.
Honestly, I don't know. But I was thinking about it and I'm like, like what movies, like obviously besides like Halloween, like that's a big one. But like what's another like film score that like everyone's always like, I know exactly where that's from.
Sure.
Jaws.
Right. Yeah. I would say there's probably like some big hitters. I would say Jaws is up there. Halloween is up there if we're talking like scary movies. The GoldenEye theme. That's a big one, 007. But there's some excellent ones. So it was composed by John Williams. Built on a simple alternating repetition of the musical notes E and F, a 2-note low string and a tuba.
That's funny.
The primal, fast-paced ostinato functioned as an auditory stand-in for the mechanical shark, earning Williams an Academy Award. But that's what I mean. It's such like an iconic minimalist sound.
And 2 notes.
2 notes.
Crazy.
It just goes to show you, you don't need a lot for something to be iconic and remembered and amazing.
No. And for years to come, because it's literally always used. Like people use that all the time. Yeah. So I believe they just had, let's see, 85, 95, 2005, 2015. It just had its 50th anniversary. So yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, because my dad was born in 75. Yeah. Old bitch. That's so rude. Now, my dad's actually like a really, really like a super active. Yeah, I was going to say, isn't your dad like super in shape? Yes. He owns a gym. My dad still has a 6-pack at 50. Yeah. So there you go. So. Whip your ass. Yeah. How dare you? But yeah. Oh, and Steven Spielberg directed it, obviously, like utterly amazing. It's a great movie. It really is. I mean, for what it is, for what the time is would it be a great movie now? No. Also, it does have one of my, I think it would. I think it holds up today for, maybe not like all the way, but yeah. I don't know. And it also, I love that camera shot where he's on the beach. And I always looked up, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure how they do that is it's like, I think they're like the camera's on a dolly and they like move the dolly closer to the person, but the camera zooms out at the same time. To get that like weird effect. Yeah. Where it's, do you know what I mean? It's like an unsettling shot. But I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. It's like they're moving the camera physically closer while the lens zooming is out. Zooming out. It's something like that to get that weird effect. And if you don't know, it's basically like when the guy's on the beach and he's seeing Jaws attack basically, and they show him looking out. I'm pretty sure the animatronic was like somewhere recently. Well, that's another thing. That's why I said I think it holds up and that's a big part because the animatronic like a whole little great. Like sub like genre where people are like fucking terrified of like animatronics. They're like scared of them. I guess. It's so fucking weird. I love that Kaya just said, do you know there's well, because it's like it's like a Reddit thing, and people like post like animatronics, and they'll be like, "Oh, I think Well, are you trying to? But people are afraid of everything, so it doesn't surprise me. I just love that you said it's a subgenre. I know. I don't know. I gotta look it up now. Fear of animatronics. That's gotta be. Well, God, with the fucking Five Nights at Freddy craze, they will. No, and those are like tame compared to some of the ones that people like post. I'm like, you know what? Those are actually like kind of fucking. Oh, it's called something. Hold on. I got it. The specific phobia of animatronics, robots, and human-like figures is called automatonophobia. Yeah. Automatonophobia. The uncanny valley effect, where objects look almost human or alive, but moves in a stiff, artificial way that triggers deep unease, panic, sweating, or rapid heartbeats. Yeah. Rapid heart rate, palpitation, shaking, freezing in place, intense urge to flee or avoid theme parks and museums. I do like the uncanny valley thing. From does a good job of that. If you've ever seen From the show, it's really good. It took me a while to get into it, but now I'm all the way caught up, and I'm like saving episodes because I don't want to be like
You
My
know how you
dad
like
watches
savor a
that.
show?
Oh! You know what they just, you know what they just
fuck?
teased? Welcome to Derry 2, season 2.
Yo, you're the best because I just read that the other day and I actually was going to say that. Yeah, I saw that. It got confirmed for
I'm so excited.
coming back for a season 2.
And I just can't hide it.
They got some great
I'm
what's it
about to
called?
lose control and I think I like it.
But yeah, they're coming back with season 2 and the first one had so many good scenes like oh man, when he's got like the blood on his mouth and he's talking to what is that? The girl and she like recognizes that he's not really her father. That's a good scene. I love that part.
I like what. Oh, so good. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm really pumped. I really am.
Oh, and American Horror Story. Can we talk about the fact that what the heck?
No, it's the last season.
Thank God. What the fuck? But anyway, they brought
hasn't
back
been-
Jessica Lange.
I know. I love Jessica Lange, and I'm glad she's doing the last season. I think it's great.
It was funny though because she did it. They must have offered her like a lot of money because she did the she did like a TikTok like a long time ago. She has like a granddaughter that she like makes TikToks with sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, would you ever do American Horror Story again?" And she started laughing and she was like, "Fuck no."
Yeah, she must have had like a
A
bad.
bad experience.
Yeah,
well,
bad
people
experience
say
or
that
something.
Ryan Murphy's really fucking weird.
Yeah, I
Like
could
they said that he's like actually very odd. Like he's not like a good person to like be around is
Yeah.
what it seems like. What's his face left too?
Evan Peters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard. I don't know if this is true. I heard Ryan Murphy's like obsessed with Evan Peters. So like ever since he was little.
See,
like,
and that's
younger.
creepy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean though. He seems creepy. And did you see that Lizzie Borden is coming out?
The
That's his new serial killer.
the axe
You know how
murderer.
they always do like Monster or whatever, like around
Sure.
now. Like last year was Ed Gein.
Yeah.
This year it's Lizzie Borden.
Okay, like the mini series.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Who's playing her? Do you know?
No.
Okay, we'll tell you next podcast. I'm gonna look it up. Who plays
Yeah.
Lizzie Borden?
But that's
I wasn't a
coming.
huge. I thought he did a good job. The guy who played Ed Gein, Jax from Sons of Anarchy, but I definitely liked.
I watched Sons of Anarchy and I just thought that was so funny because like how do you go from that to Ed Gein?
Yeah,
What a crazy switch up.
he has to do stuff like that because he's like so known as that character.
Right.
He really is.
Right.
And they like are.
Mother.
I don't know. It's like a whole. People love that show. It's iconic, especially if you're a bike rider. You know, you're into
Mother.
motorcycles. Mother, I'm more partial to Dahmer and Evan Peters' portrayal of that.
I think he did a very good job. However, I don't like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, I don't like Jeffrey Dahmer either.
He's not in my notables because
You don't think he's you don't like his style as a serial killer?
no, I don't like his style as a person. He like purposely would just like target and you take advantage of the fact that he was like the only white person in his like shitty neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't like that he like super preyed on people.
Well, he purposely preyed on like minorities and younger boys.
I'll tell you what. For my money, the serial killer that fascinates me the most is, do you know Kaya?
No.
Israel Keys.
Oh,
He killed himself. He's from Alaska, but if you're into true crime, look up Israel Keys.
yeah.
Very, very creepy story on how he got caught. Like, very disturbing. But yeah. Am I up or you up? Oh, you just said Jaws. Okay.
Dunna.
So, dunna, 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 dunna. That's not it. Where's my hee at? No, that's for the other one. No.
That's for the other one. Stop.
All right. Okay. What is going on? Okay, so this is a great one, and this has got to be like in my top 10 from like 2010 on. One of my favorite modern horror films. So set the. I'm gonna set the scene. 2014. The opening scene. A girl runs out of her house. A lady asks, "Are you okay?" She says, "Yeah, everything's fine." She gets in a car and drives somewhere. She's on the phone. All of a sudden, it's morning. The same girl's on her beach, and her leg is bent in a fucked up position,
What?
and she's dead. That's the opening scene.
What
2,
movie is this?
It Follows.
Oh, I was like, wait, huh?
I was like, what's a really weird, fun opening scene that I can say to Kaya, and she's not going to get it. But yeah, because that's the opening scene of that movie. But music done by Rich Freeland, which is spelt Vreeland, also known as Disaster Piece. But he did the original score for It Follows, and like, it's up there. The score to that film. It's so dreamlike, definitely 80s influenced, and again, very synth heavy, heavy electronic score. Combines, some classic horror tones, but like with a new digital twist. Very dreamy, dreamlike. And I have it written right here. Such a great opening scene, and it's got like this kind of aggressive, like bam, 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 which is almost like more classic, I would say. And then later in the film we get this, we get more of this like melodic music that we encounter, and it's such a huge part of the soundtrack or the film, the soundtrack. It's just like I said, parts are like very soothing and very dreamy, and then others are very abrupt, and aggressive.
Yeah.
But
That's a really well done movie. I always enjoyed that movie, and I think it does have like a very powerful message behind it. Not even just being like, like just a horror movie. Like, we're looking at something that's being passed through sexual contact.
yeah, and it may have and Quentin Tarantino loves it too. He called it clever. So anytime Quentin Tarantino is going to give his approval of a movie, it's good. But if you go into this movie, if you haven't seen it, don't know nothing. Don't look up reviews. Like, just go into it blind and watch it, because I feel like the more you know about the movie, the less of an experience you'll have on it. But it is very well done. And another thing is, I believe it's PG-13. Or no, it's not. It's R. I lied. It's R. I lied.
I
But,
feel like it is. It is, right?
Yeah, it's R.
Yeah, it
just
is.
because of the subject matter alone.
I was gonna say, whoa.
But yeah, David Robert Mitchell directed it. Of course, starring the basically a scream queen now, Micah Monroe. Keir Gilchrist is in it, along with Olivia Luccardi. Still at 95% on Rotten Tomatoes after almost 11 years.
Right, it's crazy.
But I mean, I don't know what I could say. It also has one of the best exposition scenes. Do you know what that is?
No.
Basically, like a scene kind of telling you what's happening and why it's happening.
Oh.
Without maybe ruining it for you.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love that when he basically passes her out and puts her in that wheelchair at the beginning and shows her what's coming for her and what the danger is, and you get to see it in real time, and I love it. It's like such an intense scene, and it's just all it is a naked lady walking towards her, but it's fucking terrifying.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing inherently like creepy about that. I guess if we're thinking about villains, big hulking crazy maniac monsters with like crazy looking masks or deformed features and in these weapons, it's not. It's a middle-aged lady that's like down the hill 200 yards away, but you're like clearly terrifying.
Right.
Because she's coming for you and you don't know why.
Right.
But it's unique. You would say it's unique. Like, I don't think we've ever seen something like that where it's, you have something slowly coming after you, and I guess you can get away from it, but for how long?
Right. Right.
And
yeah, I think it just has like a lot of themes of like growing up, I guess. Like, like the whole like saying like, oh, it's all downhill from here. Like, essentially, like once you finally like lose your innocence or like break that threshold of like, I guess, sexual contact, like all the things that could possibly happen, and being like, well, Here it is.
And it's almost like, you know, people, when the movie first came out, it's almost like, oh, it's an STD ghost. That's like what they're passing on to it. But
Yeah, but no.
it's more than
Yeah.
that. And it's definitely like, so at the beginning of the movie, you know, they have sex willingly. And, you know, you think he's the bad, which he is the bad guy. He's passing it on to her, but he doesn't know what else to do. And that's what I love about that scene, because he's going to make sure she gets out of there safe, but he has to do that to show it to her. And if you notice, when she passes out, her hand falls near a flower.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't think that's done by accident.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Well, obviously not.
women don't owe you shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, this has always been one of my favorite films. I've always loved the music. It's right up my alley. I mean, there's
Music
yeah.
makes the people
Also,
come
to have,
together.
there you go, Kai. You're very musical today. Just wow, coming back for your cruise, just well rested. Love it. Just great. Just great.
Music.
Makes the people. Have you ever tried to be a professional singer?
No.
Remember that one rap I said that one time?
No.
Pete Peterson picked on a pack of penises.
I don't
oh,
like it.
see? And that's not even how it goes. It was a pack of penguins.
No, that is how it goes.
Why did I No, that was an accident. It was an accident. All right. You're up, bud.
All right. My final movie.
Oh, yeah, is that your fourth? Wow. Time flies when we have fun.
Who's having fun? Me and Brian were actually just talking about this before the podcast even started.
Yes. Why am I drawing a blank?
What? We just talked
Oh,
about
yes.
it.
Requiem for a Dream.
Hello.
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 What year did that come out?
2000.
Okay.
2000. We're seeing there's a lot of good actors in that movie.
Oh, my God. Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly.
Wayne's as a
Directed-
serious character.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, the movie follows four Coney Island residents. And you're basically watching their lives essentially spiral. You're literally just following their lives, but you're following their lives through basically like loneliness, like depression, delusion, and also a huge part of the movie is addiction.
Oh, yeah.
But the scores in that movie, I don't know how to explain it. I would say like there's a lot of very, very sophisticated sounds in that movie. However, there's also like still in the beginning, like a lot of the playfulness of, I guess, like a 2000s movie. So you're not quite sure like the direction that it's headed. And then kind of as the movie like I guess like takes off and it really starts to develop, like you start hearing like these more like serious
Yeah.
sounds. And also just the sequence of like when someone's actually like either using or like for example, like his mom, if you remember, like she was like going on a diet or something in the beginning, and obviously she's not using drugs at that point, but she like even just the eating noises, like they're very big on sounds in that movie.
Yeah. Really well done.
Yeah.
Like and I noticed like the mom, like they do such a good job because it's basically like you said, it's each character spiraling into like
I guess whatever their fate is going to be.
the worst of
yeah.
what is in store for each person.
Mhm.
Basically, the worst that the path you're going down is a terrible one, and we're gonna show you how terrible this path is. But it's like the buzzing of the refrigerator. You know, when
Yep.
she starts losing her mind, you hear like this
Yep.
buzzing and these like chirping noises, or even when they use, like, it's not like a traditional like, you know, room where you're showing people like getting their drugs ready. It's kind of like, you know, it's still very graphic. They'll show them getting their drugs, but then it's like a real quick cut. It'll be like,
Well, and they
picture-
have like the
yeah.
weird, like pictures and sounds.
that's what I mean. It'll
Yeah.
be like a picture of heroin, a spoon ready, and then it'll be like, and it'll be a picture of their eyes getting smaller.
Yeah.
And then it's like a it might be like a cash register noise.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
right.
like, it's so quick. It's like ding, 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 ching. and it's like it's like
Yep.
signifying like, okay, we're high, we're like good
Yeah.
to go. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's such a good movie. But it's like I was just telling Kaya before we started, I'm like, it's hard for me to watch because I like physically feel for those people.
Yeah.
It's
not a
brutal-
movie that you watch all the time. It's
No.
like you watch it like maybe once, maybe twice, and it's just kind of like I will remember it. I don't need to watch it again. Like
Yeah.
I just know what happens,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
And it's just like, and another thing is like they portray their characters so well. You have Jared Leto, who's like the main guy, his girlfriend Jennifer Connelly, again Ellen Bernstein from The Exorcist fame, fucking kills it as his mom. I mean, her fucking portrayal of this lady is insane. And then you have fucking Marlon Wayans, dude,
Right.
who like it has a turn as like a serious role. And I like watched an interview with him about this movie a while ago, and they were saying like how he really had to like try hard to get this role. He really wanted to be in this movie, and they were like, well,
I thought he did a really good job.
he does a
Yeah.
great job. He really does. He does a great job in this movie. But it's it's just, and they're not bad people, that's another thing.
Right.
They're not like they're not bad people. Like,
But I
it's
think
like,
that's almost, I guess, like part of the movie is like the portrayal of like, I suppose like this is real life sort of thing. Like, like I feel like in a lot of movies, like we watch like, oh, the stereotypical, like, oh, this crackhead or like whatever. And it's always like kind of almost like a joke or like funny. Whereas like you're actually watching like he buys a TV for his mom for her birthday, or like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
they're real people. So
Yeah.
you're kind of getting the actual sense of like, wow, I feel for these people. And like,
yeah, and they're trying to get like that one, that next big thing, just so we can,
Mm-hmm.
and they have plans, like they have wants and needs for the future, but unfortunately, their addictions take them, just to the end, and and the problem is, it's like death is not the worst. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Because technically, nobody dies out of the main characters.
right.
But it's technically nobody dies, but they're I get death would have been
The better solution.
the better solution, I
almost.
think, for him,
Yeah.
because she loses her mind in the end.
Yep.
He doesn't get back with his girl. She's stuck in her addiction still.
Yep.
He lost his arm
Yep.
in the hospital,
Yep. I remember that.
and the other dude, I believe, got the brunt of the prison sentence.
yes, he did. Yep.
Marlon Wayne's character.
Yeah.
So it's not a good,
No.
it's not a happy ending. There's not like a resolution, and people have a hard time with that when they watch movies like this.
Yes.
They do, because
Yeah.
it's a very,
There's not like some like sunrise scene at the end where
Yeah.
like you're driving away and you've conquered everything and everything's good.
yeah, and it's heartbreaking because her friends, I think she doesn't think they care about her, or maybe you just get that feeling, or I get that feeling, but that's even more heartbreaking because her friends go to visit her at the hospital, the mom, her two older friends,
Yeah.
and they're out there at the end hugging themselves after the visit because they're so torn up by what they saw. You know what I mean? And you got to see like, oh, they cared about her. You know what I mean? But
Right.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
That warm little part doesn't. You know what I mean? Save you from the terrible stuff that they endure. But it's a visceral movie. If I could give it one word, that would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And-
it definitely sticks with you.
And I lied. David Fincher did not direct Requiem for a Dream.
Okay,
I'm
who did?
sorry. Darren Aronofsky,
Oh, okay.
who I gotta tell you, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said David Fincher. David Fincher did direct Social Network. Darren Aronofsky before this directed Pi, then directed Requiem for a Dream, and that's what really put him on the map. In fact, one of my favorite, if I had to put it definitely in my top 10 movies of all time. When I first watched the movie, I remember telling my mom, this is going to win, or I said, Natalie Portman's going to win an Academy Award, and that was for Black Swan. And I was right.
Oh, yeah. I
She
loved
did.
Black Swan.
And he directed that. He directed Mother.
oh, good. Yeah.
But he's a great film director. And The Whale, which just won, Brendan Fraser just won Academy Award for that. Darren Aronofsky is utterly just one of the great filmmakers of our generation. But he definitely deals with like, I don't know, like loss, emotional trauma.
Yeah. And like real possible outcomes, kind of, but like with a twist.
Right. I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Halloween. And like we said earlier,
Yeah.
we could probably do like I could do 10 podcasts on music and films. I mean, we really could. I mean, how many good songs are used in films?
Right.
How many good scores do we have?
One.
Two. There's two.
Yeah.
I would say the top three. Remember you're saying, oh, like Jaws is iconic. I would say like for horror, if you can think of another one, let me know. But or let us know in the comments. But I would say Halloween, like top three: Halloween, Jaws, and maybe The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because
Yeah.
that's a pretty iconic tune.
Jingles.
Jingle.
Ringtones.
Yeah, ringtones that you hear, but you like.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. All right, so this I'm gonna touch on. I had to like get serious because I'm like, if I'm gonna pick my favorite soundtracks, I like have to pick stuff that I like really like hearing. Like I like everything that they do in the movie. So I'm gonna pick on it's basically like three, and I'm just gonna mention a couple of different things about them. So two of them are Quentin Tarantino's movies. First of all, when you watch a Quentin Tarantino movie, every single thing about that movie is thought out like in preparation. But like Django Unchained, like it clearly takes place
It's a
like
good movie.
back in the day.
It's a great movie.
And during the shootout, like towards the end when they're in the house, dude, they start playing a freaking rendition of Rick Ross in 100 Black Coffins. And then like a Tupac song with a John Legend remix. It's insane.
Who was in charge of the music?
So funny enough, that's another thing I was going to mention. So he's in charge of a lot of the music. He has people he works with, but he picks a lot of the songs for his music. If you want to look up Django Unchained, but that's another thing I was going to mention is Ennio Morricone is the guy who did he's the Italian film composer that did the music for Hateful Eight, which is the main Quentin Tarantino film I was going to talk about. So Ennio Morricone died in 2020. He did the music for Hateful Eight in 2015, so 5 years before he died. He did the music for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is pretty much regarded as one of the greatest scores of all time. I mean, it really is. It's such a classic tune. If you're talking about just classic tunes, not horror.
Oh yeah, he did it. I just looked it up. He did do it
But
himself.
yeah, among others, I mean, Ennio Morricone wrote the score for The Thing, The Untouchables, Once Upon a Time in the West, Bugsy, which was like a crime drama, not a big fan of. Les Professionnels, the old school one. He did all of Dario Argento's Animal trilogy, including 1970s The Bird with a Crystal Plumage. But I mean, this dude's a legend, and if you've ever seen Hateful Eight, there's like an opening scene where these horses are like going through the winter, and it's just it's just like you can tell like somebody put some like time into this music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're watching it, you really can.
And I feel like honestly for like most of our choices, I think that's really what it boils down to is it wasn't like something that was just kind of like thrown together, like everything is used at the right time, at the right place for a specific reason. And I think that's why like these like soundtracks and like scores like hold such weight, I guess, to the viewing experience of these movies.
Oh yeah, because you got to think like music lends a lot to film. Like it can create an emotion, it can create a feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like certain, I look at certain scenes and I'm like, man, if we didn't have that music in there, like how would you
like
know?
if Hannah Montana was playing over like Michael Myers, you'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
You'd be like, nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
you
you'd be like,
live
what
and
the
you
fuck is
learn
going
it
on?
again and again till I get it right.
I got to be honest, I don't think I've ever watched. What the fuck is Hannah Montana doing on this podcast, Kaya? What the fuck?
We like Hannah Montana.
I guess. The fucking Miley Cyrus. Yeah, but I mean,
Hannah Montana,
yeah.
not Miley Cyrus.
Oh, Hannah Montana. I don't know what the fuck about Hannah Montana. I don't
Well,
know.
it is Miley Cyrus, but we only care about Hannah Montana.
You're not a fan of the artist that became the artist formerly known as Hannah Montana?
I like Miley sometimes.
Yeah.
Pop it, lock it, polka dot it, country five and hip hop it. Put your hawk in the sky, move side to side.
Yeah.
Jump to the left, stick it, glide. Zigzag, cross the floor,
what's
shuffle
happening.
and diagonal when the drum hits, hands on your hips. 1 foot and 180 twist, and then a zigzag, step slide. Lean it, something, clap 3 times, shake it
Just the
out
worst.
on the floor, throw it all together. That's how we go through the hoedown.
Sorry, I had to go change my.
Throw down.
That's amazing. Is that a Hannah Montana song? That's the end. You gotta wait for it. Hit it. Hit it hard, Kaya. There you go. That's a good one. Oh. That's your favorite. It's amazing. Oh, what was I going to say real quick? Oh, and I do have to make a quick shout out. 2007 Rob Zombie Halloween. One of my favorite opening Halloween scenes, simply because I was telling this to Kaya.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah, Rob
Oh,
Zombie.
Halloween.
The remake he directed. The first one.
Yeah.
When you see the Myers house in the beginning, before they like show you the new Myers family, they play I just played it. Kiss, God of Thunder. I don't know why. I love that scene. That
I like
opening
Rob
scene.
Zombie stuff.
I do too. I mean, imagine if we didn't have Rob Zombie. I mean, his movies
The
are
world
unique.
would be a better place.
No, I like his movies. I do. I think House of a Thousand Corpses and like Devil's Rejects are fucking amazing.
I took a call for a guy once. I will omit some of the details, but essentially he was having a very hard time in life, and he was on the verge. He was on the verge of some stuff.
Okay.
And basically what they say is like find common ground with people, like talk about things that they enjoy talking about. You can kind of tell by like inflection, like tone in people's voices, like if they want to talk about their family or if they don't want to talk about their family or whatever. So I was just like,
Sure.
oh, like, what do you like to do? Like, blah, blah, blah. We ended up talking about Rob Zombie for an hour.
I think you told me that.
Yeah.
You did tell me that.
Yeah. So now when I think of Rob Zombie, I think of him, and hopefully he's doing good.
And you can talk people off the ledge by him.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hopefully he's doing good.
Oh, and that's another one. House of a Thousand Corpses. Like that fucking music in that movie is amazing.
Yes.
Red Hot Pussy Liquor. That's a fucking classic rendition of fucking Red Hot. No, it is. It's a Rob Zombie song, but it is in the film. But yeah, that's it. We did soundtracks. Glad to be back. Kaya's back from her cruise. Where did you go cruising around the world?
I went to Cozumel, Mexico, Costa Maya, Mexico, and Honduras.
Did you have a favorite like stop out of those?
I liked Cozumel a lot, but we've gone there a lot. The only reason I liked it is because we did ATVs and then we jumped off a cliff and like went like cave swimming.
Yeah.
So that was like super fun.
Are you trying to say you've gone caving before I did?
Oh, I'm not going deep in a cave. If I feel stuck in that bitch, you won't catch me doing that.
You know my plight, and I've tried to get accepted
I will not be joining.
to splunking.
Not be joining.
But I do not want to go on. I don't think I have the balls to go underwater caving.
Fuck no. I don't have the balls to go caving at all. I on my For You page the other day, it popped up of these people going in a
What
cave.
the fuck is a For You page?
And she was
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. No.
but she was like stuck in like a spot. She's like, oh yeah, it's getting really tight around my chest. Haha. I'm like, why the fuck are you laughing? Why is that funny? If you get stuck in this bitch right now, how is that even funny? Why is that even funny? That's not funny. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh, and you know who they were. And I don't even need to say anything else about that.
Okay. Yes, but okay. If I can just say this is going to be, I'm going to talk about it multiple times, but for like the past fucking year, I wanted to go. Kaya knows this. I wanted to go like caving, and okay, yes, they're like anybody's like you just go to the cave, dude. No, I want to go like horizontal caving. I want there to be like a little bit of a challenge. Guy's face. I don't know. It's something I like got to do, but they're like fucking pretentious. These fucking groups. It's like hard to get into.
You're gonna be like Nutty Putty.
Yeah, you got to be like part of an alumni or something. I don't know. It's like hard.
Nutty
they like
Putty,
blackballed me from the
guy
industry.
that they sealed in upside down.
They blackballed me from the industry.
You only tried like a few times. Like, let's
No,
be
you're right.
real here. I
But
don't
there's
think
not
they
a lot.
blackballed you.
There's not like you're right. I mean, but there's not a ton of like official ones. That's the
Yeah.
issue.
Oh, and then in Honduras, I got to hold monkeys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
You know me, I get on.
their hands were so soft.
Really?
Yeah, and then I got to touch sloths.
Yo, I'm jealous because I'm a big animal guy.
Yeah,
you know me.
was
I get
really excited. I
you
was
know
up
me,
in
I
that
get
bitch,
it.
and I was like, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
making sounds.
And the
Damn.
monkey was like, "What's wrong with this bitch?"
Are they nice?
Yeah. Yeah. Though there was one monkey that wasn't nice. He was like, yeah, he's not nice. So like don't. And like as soon as he like tapped on the cage, it started like showing its teeth and he's like, yeah, don't fuck around with that.
Oh,
guy.
damn.
But the other ones, they were so little. Like they were like small.
The ones you hold though, do
Yeah.
they like stay with you or are they trying to like bounce
They kind
around?
of like climb on you. Like they'll climb around. They like jumped from me to my brother to like my dad. And then my brother's best friend came with us and he brought his backpack into like the enclosure or whatever, and he had a Stanley, and the monkey took a sip out of its straw, out of the Stanley straw.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
That is cool. Yeah, dude. I'm a big kind of knows this. I'm a big animal person. I'll go on like these like I don't even know what you want to call them. Like these like YouTube excursions where I'll get like hooked on an animal for a week. I keep going back to these little fat prairie dog things that are in like this one part of Malaysia. And I've sent you several videos, but they got these guys and they like hit these little fat things. Like it looks like the freaking guy from Caddyshack, the gopher or whatever. That's literally what they look like, but they're fucking hilarious. I want to like buy one for a pet. Obviously, you can't own them, but they're wild. That's the funniest part. They're wild and they're like so nice, and they're like these like 1.5 foot tall fat things, and they're like so fat, and they feed them these big graham crackers. It's just
big cram.
it's just like in this one part of the world.
That's
It's like
funny.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, I love animals. It was so cool.
Yeah,
I just
well,
love seeing like.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's such a peaceful. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Thanks for listening. Kaya, happy you're back. Happy you didn't fall off a boat.
I almost did.
Really?
I almost did.
All right, well,
No, I didn't.
what are you gonna do?
Bye.
Bye. Thanks again.